presentation of the National Football League.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Man. And he is out of bounds, but there is a flag down, and we may erase that one. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Here's a design run. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. Takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Taylor. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the run, here's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Now, Taylor. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They get 18 on the pitching catch, and the Jets have a first down.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A run here with Hall, and that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Taylor looking to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Here's Taylor. Off he goes. Wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? More from MetLife Stadium after this. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one's incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Yeah! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go with the rookie out of Boise State, Ashton Genty. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Play action now. It's Gino. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
3rd down and 3. Man in motion here is Tucker. Working out of the gun, Smith out of the backfield. It's Ashton Genty. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Jets offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead. See if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Jets first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, here's Hall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That's right side, caught by Taylor. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. And when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
First and 10 now from the 36. Taylor. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
Recovered by the Raiders.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
A first down throw for Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we get ourselves ready for this second half. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half? He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Quincy Williams in there for the stop.
It's a pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Lockett headed in motion. Once again, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs.
In trouble, and down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The Raiders have their punt team out there. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. To return is Williams. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
First and 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He looks forward for maybe a yard. Adam Butler there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8. They put Wilson in motion. Back to throw is Taylor. He'll step up and run, and he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
This is 3rd and 6. Throwing, Taylor. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Mostert now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. Still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Harrison Phillips gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Woo! Over the middle. That's the tight end balance. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now the kid to Davis. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Gino to throw. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Here comes second down.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
That's good for a
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Jets' 37-yard line.
Here's Gino. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Lockett headed in motion. They'll run here. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Now on second and long. Now Gino. That's to the rookie out of TCU, Jack Best. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And this is going to be a touchdown! A game-time TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Taylor. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
One broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And you could maybe put this one in the surprise column. They're a team certainly not accustomed to practicing in, much less playing in the snow. They had a game plan. They made it work. They're going to get out of here to warmer climates, warmed by a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.